teams. Cunning and brutal, or brutal and cunning. The Kommandos set themselves apart from other orcs by using stealth, guile, and subterfuge, occasionally blowing a thing or two up. This episode, we're going to cover our commando team, the Skul-Boyz. Go over their loadout, their lore, and how we throw down with these sneaky gits. With 12 models in all, with 2 options, just in case more Daka is called for. Speaking of Daka, this is Daka Dak, named aptly for his love of Daka. When Daka is used, watch out for Daka Dak and his Daka Dash, which can double your Daka, and that's a lot of Daka. Next, it's Flame SPLITTA. Who doesn't love a good burner boy on the front lines? Nothing fancy here, just a flamethrower. ZABBA, a key unit for this squad. With his "I got a plan, lads," you can score some early points and still close in to use that devastating Shaka pistol. With stun and mortal wounds, it's no mere hunk of junk. Not to mention, being the comms boy, he can help pass off some AP to another unit to put some work in. JABBA, a master of skulking with his signature Freddy Krueger shirt, puts the throat slit ability to work. Being able to use short range attacks and charge from concealment, this is one orc you hate to see, but even more when you can't see him. When he does close in for hand-to-hand combat, his skill, "Dat all you got," allows him to get one more stab in and finish the job. We have him also equipped with a stun grenade to further his shock assault skills. Truly a nightmare. Deadeye, wielding a literal cannon. His kill count at our table is something even the greatest war bosses wouldn't scoff at. With ploys like Sneaky Git, he can be put right into sniper nests, or his trusty climbing rope we gave him. Once settled in, he can fire with impunity with the best spot, allowing him to stay concealed and safe from enemy fire. And if his weapon profile wasn't already staggering, he can use Avid to blast a wide area, hitting multiple enemies at once. Wet Snot, the mission completion specialist, with his sneaky Zogger ability, keeping him hidden from view from even some of the keenest combatants, and always in concealment. Zipping behind enemy lines with his grappling hook, this little lad can cover some major ground in the right kill zone. With no shooting capabilities or many wounds, you'll want to use him to either distract your enemy or score some points that are normally out of reach. Dingus, our little squig. Of course he's stupid, but useful. With his bomb squig ability, he can chuck a hefty chunk of dynamite at somebody, usually dropping them in one shot. And with his boom ability, as long as he's not picked off by shots at long range, we'll still ensure this little guy does some serious damage. BOOMIE ROKIT. This lad hits hard. Big guns, tons of shots, and splash damage. Usually kept in the back line, scoping for easy targets. With Boom Boy, he has built-in rerolls as long as he doesn't have to change position. Devastating. Knock knock, he doesn't care, he's coming in anyways. Face SMASHA doesn't let little things like doors or walls stop him, and when he uses Bull Charge, his close range pummeling becomes even more one-sided. And we even decided to give this lad a stick of dynamite for equipment. There is nothing stopping this orc from going where he pleases. Bone SPLITTA, one of our option units. Nothing fancy here. With limited shooting range, we usually only take these guys when the Grot or the Squig don't really fit the scenario. Slugs, the other option unit. Don't tell him his other gun doesn't do anything. He's still waving it around anyways. And that leaves us with the big boss himself, Skullcrusher, and why this team is named the Skul-Boyz. This one orc is a bit more cunning and definitely a bit more brutal than the rest. Every time this unit activates, he generates a free AP for one of his boys with the Get It Done ability. Usually running the operation from the shadows, he's equipped with a smoke grenade to cover ambush routes. But when he comes to Crumb, he does so with brutal force. That does it this time. How did you build your commandos? What loadouts do you use? And what tactics do you enjoy playing the most? Leave a comment below. And be sure to subscribe for more action.